Hey guys, welcome to Spartan Addiction Therapy. On this episode, what I would like to discuss is I get phone calls or emails from family members of those with addiction problems. Oftentimes, it's drug and alcohol, but it doesn't always have to be that. There are many types of addictions. The family members ask, what can they do to help that family member? It may be a son or daughter. It may be a grandchild. It may be a niece or nephew. It may just be a friend. The hard truth is this fact. There is nothing that you can do personally to heal the person of their problems. What the addict has is a God-sized hole they try to fill with a substance of any sort to get a quick dopamine fix. That's alcohol, drugs, gambling, sex, something that's temporary to eliminate or alleviate the problem of PTSD, of an emotional imbalance, of a chemical imbalance. But it's not the substance that binds us all. What it is our emotional state coupled with a depreciating spiritual state and a physical state of the body not functioning properly. So the family members come to me and they want to know, where's the beginning? I would like to encourage the family of these few things. First, always support your loved one. Let them know that they are not alone. Let them know that you are not embarrassed about them. A lot of times the addict feels like they're ashamed, that brought dishonor to the family, that they are worthless, less than. But always encourage that addict. We love you. We care for you. We want to see you live a happy, long, productive, successful life, and that we're there for you every step of the way. The next thing is always show empathy. You may not have dealt with any type of addiction yourself, so it's hard to understand as a family member just exactly why the addict does what they do. They may tell you often, I don't want to do this. I'm done. I'm ready to get help. They truly, honestly mean it at that moment. But the sickness and the allergy is so strong that they can only hang on by sheer willpower for such a short moment. That's when that obsession of the mind kicks in, the physical craving starts, and all the promises that they've made in the past go by the wayside. The isolation is the most dangerous part. So with your loved one, try to spend time with them. Try to help them understand the importance of life. Show them love. But always listen to them. Do not judge them. Do not speak down to them. They're in a fragile emotional state where just a little bit of negative energy forced their way can allow an argument to start. You may feed into the argument because of the frustration of wanting to help. They may storm out of the house. Then they're off to using again. It's a vicious cycle. It's so vicious. And it's so hard to break. But the first suggestion that I would have for you to begin the process is to allow that addict to reach out to me for a drug and alcohol assessment. We go in depth with the assessment of the family history, of medical conditions, of traumatic brain injuries, of the duration of substance use, the time in their life when they started, what was going on. It's not always the substance. That is just a solution to the problem they're currently dealing with. Once we can narrow down the problem of when it began, when the trauma started, when the emotional state deteriorated, we can then start to rebuild positivity. Then we can reconnect to the sunlight of the spirit. And then we can start living a healthy life based on diet and exercise. When those processes start, the mind opens up, and now the suggestions are taken to heart. They're more willing to listen to the family. Do not expect an apology. What we work on is a proper amends. And the amends is to let you know that the addict is at a position in life where they've recognized the damage that they've caused, but words no longer have weight. The addict must live in a life of depth and weight, which is equal to faith and works. And in time, you will see that the healing process begins and that you will have your old family member back.